How frustrating was that, Roberto, in the third period?
Well, I mean, it was disappointing to lose, and that's about it.
What happened on the goal that they scored early on in period?
The initial shot got blocked, and I got up, and as I was getting up, he shot it back. So in retrospect, I should have probably stayed down on that one and tried to seal it up. So obviously it's not a goal that I want to be giving up.
A game where it's maybe a bit of a wake-up call for everybody inside the locker room?
I don't know. I mean, obviously it was disappointing to lose. I mean, no doubt about that. But I don't know. I mean, it's a tough call. Seems as though that goal at the end of the second kind of gave him some momentum there for the rest of the game.
Team's got a couple days off.
That went into words when this game was really up for grabs to start the third?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I thought we played a good first period. Got the lead in the second period, and we played good for 40 minutes. They got that early goal in the third, and then a 5-1-3. So that's a tough one. This is usually games where we keep playing our game and we get out with a win.
Another night where you and your brother were separated after 2 periods of play. Is that frustrating, considering that the game was pretty close at the time?
No. I mean, we just got to do something. It's been a while now where we haven't produced, and I mean, a lot of guys are playing well right now. Can be proud of the way they play, but if your top guys are not scoring with the minutes we get, I mean, it's tough to win games, and that's where we are right now. The good thing is that, like I said, a lot of guys are playing well, and they play with confidence, and we're confident we're going to get out of this. So just a matter of regrouping now and be ready for the stretch drive.
Henrik, is it a good thing that this team has 2 full days away from the rink? Is it needed?
Well, it's been a really tough February. I mean, no doubt about that. I mean, it's we were away for a long time, and this is a good chance for us to get away and refocus a little bit and get some time off and be ready. We got 13 more games here, and then the important game starts. So that's the way we are. We just got to regroup here these 2 days and be fresh next practice.
As you can see, even despite after the loss tonight, Alain Vigneault is going to give the Canucks not 1 but 2 days off from the rink. No practice Sunday and Monday. They'll get back at it here at Rogers Arena for 11 a.m. practice on Tuesday in preparation for their next game, which will be Wednesday here against the Phoenix Coyotes. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to head over into the training room to catch up with a few more players following the loss to Montreal. Didn't put your opponents away when you had the chance in the first period.
Yeah, we got a lot of shots in net. I thought we could do a better job of getting to the inside, maybe getting some more rebounds, but Bryson made some big stops for him, kept him in the game, and they were able to turn the tables on that 5-on-3.
Was that really the turning point? I mean, I know your delay of game penalty put the team behind the 8 ball a little.
Yeah, two delay of game penalties. You don't really see that too often, especially hitting one out of the air like that. That's the breaks. We didn't get them, but I think we did a better job of responding after that 5-on-3. I think it kind of took it to us the rest of the game.
Getting away from the rink for 48 hours, maybe a good thing for this group right now.
Oh, I think so. It's been, with last year into this year, it's been a long stretch for us, and this time of year, a lot of guys are a little beat up, so maybe a little time off will help us.
Frustrating was that third period, Alex, considering the game was over perhaps?
It's never the start that we wanted to give up a goal early, and then 2 penalties, unfortunately, and they're able to score 1, and it's tough to come back in this league, so we got to be better overall and play better.
Back at the way this game started, how frustrating was it that maybe you didn't put them away earlier on?
Well, it's a team that if you let them believe they're going to hang around, and tonight they got some bounces going their way, and took advantage of it, and for us we just have to play better, execute better, and find a way.
It's a 2-day break away from the rink, maybe a good thing right now considering you've only won I think once in your last 4 games.
Well, definitely. I think guys will have a chance to recharge the battery, and we know we got last month there to get ready for playoffs, and I think those 2 days will really help.
Rogers Game Day exclusive with Marc-Andre Gragnani. Good start tonight. You get the lead. How frustrating was it that you weren't able to hold it against Montreal?
Yeah, it was frustrating. Obviously, we played a very good first period. Maybe if we get something out of that first period, things would change. But after scoring the first goal, obviously we thought maybe we had a step on them, but they came back strong.
I know you've only been with the group for a couple of weeks, but you know how much hockey they played last year and how busy the schedule's been the past few months. Is a 2-day break away from business maybe a good thing right now for this group?
Let's hope so. Obviously, if the coaching staff is doing this, it's because they think we deserve it and we need it, obviously. So, yeah, let's hope this will give us extra energy for the upcoming games.
Well, we did. I thought we could have worked a little harder, earlier on.
Well, I mean, anytime that your top players, your best players aren't your top performance, obviously there's a level of concern. Not sure if we're tired physically or mentally, but if that's the case, what we can do is eliminate the excuse, and what we're going to do is we're going to give our guys 2 days off, get back at it on Tuesday, and hopefully everybody will come back with a good frame of mind and ready to get back at it.
Where was the turning point in this one? Was it the goal early in the third, or was it a 5-on-3?
I think it was the second period. We came out real good in the first, carried the play for most of that first period, and then in the second we didn't come out with the same jump. We didn't go after them the way we should have, and then in the third, obviously, Louis gives up a bad goal, and we didn't respond well at all. We should have responded the right way, and threw 2 pucks in the stands, and they made us pay for it.
What about that penalty, that delay of game penalty? Are you all right with that if the puck leaves the circle? I mean, both of them were batted out of the air.
It's in the rule book, and I mean, there's no reason for in Chris Higgins' case, that one there it's unfortunate, but Alex Sedler's got all the time in the world to make a better play than that. I don't know where he is right now, but obviously he's not playing real well.
What's the most concerning part for you? Is it the lack of response when something happens?
Most concerning for me right now is when our best players aren't our best players on the ice.
Would you put Roberto in that category? He's given up, I think, 3 more goals in 6 of the last 7.
Well, we gave up a bad goal tonight, but they outchanced us 12-2 in the third period.
You split up the Sedins. Are you trying to send a message, or are you trying to get something going?
They haven't scored and haven't had a point in 7 or 8 games. Thanks, guys.